Hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel. This is your Aquarius Angel 1111. Back with another general read for the collective. How are you? How are you? Hopefully you guys are doing well, blessed, and highly favored. I know I am. Thank you to all of you that have liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. Hugs and kisses to you. Thank you for your generosity, trusting me with your energy, for just being the genuine, loving, compassionate light beings that you are. Thank you so much for returning. For those of you that are new, welcome. Hopefully you get something out of the message here for yourself or someone close to you, or just get in it for the vibe. Your choice. I do curse on this channel. I do use profanity for those of you that are new. So if that's going to be an issue with you receiving anything from me concerning the message, it's perfectly fine. I may not be the reader for you. Okay? As long as you get the messages intended for you, wherever they may be from. Okay? So with that being said, hopefully you guys are doing your return to senders, calling for your energy back from people, places, things that no longer serve your higher self. All right? This can be past, present, or future energy. That of the collective, as beautiful and as handsome as you are, this energy can come from you, your past persons, people around you, them, places, times, and events. This can be clarity or validation for others of you also. All right? But definitely make sure you only take what resonates, okay? Only you know what's on your path, what's on your journey, what your testimony is, what you're manifesting at this time, what you were manifesting. When all else fails, make sure you're asking your angels, your spirit team for signs and synchronicities to validate anything about a reading that may pertain to you, okay? Whether it's unbeknownst to you, okay, whatever. Always rely on your spirit team to validate, whatever you don't know, okay? Or whatever you may need signs or answers to, okay? So with that being said, we're going to just get right into the read. Show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see. Alright. First card out, Royal Bloodline. Man or woman. So somebody's part of a spiritual royal bloodline, or you have some royalty in your bloodline, whoever you are, man or woman. Next card, this divine connection is protected. Man or woman. So there's a divine connection here. Your soul mate, twin flame, counterpart. Somebody has a soul contract in the ethers. But it's protected. It's very protected. From whoever these people are that's doing these rituals, moon magic, or whatever, towards somebody here to get them to miss out on the opportunity. Or to take it from them. Whoever this is. Or on the whole earth angel. Earth angel, like somebody's attacking an earth angel for their destiny. For their birthright. That's what I'm hearing. Next card, bit off more than they can chew. They definitely did that. Somebody definitely bit off more than they can chew. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna even hold you. Somebody definitely bit off more than they can chew. Somebody. It's two different things I'm getting here. Somebody bit off more than they can chew when it came to them going towards somebody that may have put them in the illusion or in a mindset, a false perception of who they were or what was to come with them. They did. Somebody misled somebody on purpose because they wanted somebody else's happily ever after, somebody else's happy ending. Somebody don't want an ending to come to something that they didn't even see coming. Like somebody didn't even foresee their own ending. They were so focused on taking whatever this is that belongs to somebody else. If somebody relentless at what they're doing, it's like they talk a lot of game, but they can't back it up. It's like somebody constantly is saying things that they can't back up. Like they can't prove it. Like they'll say something, they got a receipt on it. It's like, giving a whole bunch of hearsay to somebody, but then you don't know or can't tell anybody where it came from. Because this is somebody false. Like somebody been doing a lot of spell work too. They've been doing some rituals toward a connection here and trying to bind themselves to somebody here. Somebody doing binding spells. Like they did countless of them though. Countless numbers of binding spells that don't work. They cloak their energy. Even when they go to somebody else for divination, like to get some work done on a connection that they think they supposed to be in. It's like somebody using false pretenses to get divination done on somebody they feel like it's taking something from them, and they cloaking their energy, to do it, to make it seem as though, or this is you. Like somebody's trying to say somebody's taking something from them, but it's not theirs. It's like somebody can't and don't have the receipts to say that somebody did this. It's like, prove it. Like, what do you got? Like, make it make sense. Like somebody, I don't know if this is a practitioner saying this. It's like somebody saying or asking, how does somebody know somebody has taken something from them? Like, what proof do you have? Like, what's going on with you? Like, tell me exactly what's going on. And like somebody can't. It's just the fact that they are so determined to get something in a certain amount of time because somebody is walking away. Like somebody bit off more than they can chew. And for others of you, it's like somebody went towards somebody that is a whole handful. And for all the wrong reasons. It's like whatever drew this person to somebody, it didn't last long. And when by the time they decided to back out of whatever this is, they had already invested so much that it was somebody's agenda for them to feel that way. It was like somebody, their whole agenda was to get as much out of somebody or out of a connection as they could to make somebody so slow about leaving and why they're leaving. Like it's like somebody kept somebody wondering, and the wondering phase would last for months, And now somebody done invested so much into something that they didn't get anything back out of, that they feel like if they go towards somebody else or after something else that may cost them this same amount of time and investment, that is going to have to be a particular person. Like somebody is scared of just trusting their own intuition now. Like somebody, but this was the whole purpose, the whole agenda somebody had was to make somebody question themselves when it came to a particular somebody else other than them. And the person they were supposed to question or should have been questioning was right there in front of them. Because if somebody tried to use divination to try to take something from somebody by way of going to somebody or a group of people, because I feel like somebody went to more than one person and they gave them 2 and 3 different stories of, what they want to pay somebody to do, to look into their destiny for them, or to change something about their destiny, or something they want to check on about their destiny, or they feel like somebody's trying to affect their destiny, but it's not theirs. Somebody has something of yours to try to make it seem as though they are you. So this may be like an item or something of yours. Braids can be significant. Someone can wear braids. This person can wear braids. But somebody goes to a practitioner or have shopped around either online or in person, like getting readings, trying to pay someone to do something toward their destiny, but it's cloaked energy. It's like even the reader or this practitioner knows that somebody isn't who they say they are, or somebody isn't outright giving them the truth, and it's like they won't do it now. It's like they find it hard to get something done about a connection. But it's protected. The divine connection is protected. There's nothing this person has tried to do alone or in a group or with paid help that can change this. And nobody's willing to help them. That's they karma. Like they in a tower and they trying to find a way to reverse something, to stop something, so that they can get it before somebody actually walks away. Because they're already like on the outs with each other. Next card, let's move in together. I'm telling you, somebody done, I'm talking about it's the deadline for somebody to try to change something was never. This person never was going to change this. If they trying to make whoever they going toward for this help, this paid help, these practitioners, they not even willing to take this person's money without letting them know the truth. It's like somebody's telling them, like, you can't do anything about destiny, anything. Like if it's yours, how do you know? Like, why can't you, go within? Or why can't you ask this person? Because the readings they getting on themselves or the readings they're doing on themselves is not giving them the results they want. They not satisfied with that. They not even happy with what they find, and so they thinking going to somebody else and their reading will help them, but it's not. It's only pointing out things that they can't change. Not even with divination, because this is somebody that's karmic, they're dark. And they're going to have to go within and do the work on themselves if they want anything to change. Because this destiny they're after, this person they're after, is this person is in a divine contract. There's nothing they can change about that. Even if this person, these binding spells is not going to work to this masculine. Or if this is a masculine trying to do this to a feminine, there's no binding spells is going to change this. But whoever this person is that is walking away from somebody here, they're coming towards you, but this person, next card, let's meet and talk things out. This person is going to want to talk with you. They're going to want to bring you up to par on what's been going on with them, play by play. Because somebody here feels that there is nothing more to lose than what they already have. Somebody bit off more than they can chew. They definitely did. Because somebody here does not feel you deserve. They know just how heavy of a burden what they got to tell you is going to be. But they also feel like the burden is not heavier than it is on them. But they willing to tell you the truth, not because they fear this connection, won't be something they can salvage or, get with you. Is this person feels like they owe it to you. They feel in debt to you. Like, even if this person marries you, they still gonna feel like they are forever gonna be in debt with you. Because they owe you so much. They feel like they owe you so much because they broke your heart. Like they let you down. And it was something they feel when you walked away was the reason you walked away is because they let you down. And this person knows that. But it's not how some people say, I'm going to be forever in debt with this person. But this is like a heartfelt debt. It's like somebody feels like giving you their heart is not even enough. Because the fact that they gave it to the wrong person, more than one person. They made so many bad choices, but these were before you came along. And when you crossed this person's path, it was something that gave them the nudge that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, this is, it for this person. They like, I made a lot of wrong choices, but I know if I go this way, again, it'll have to be with this person. Because that's the only person that I know in my heart. I know they want what I want. Even if I didn't want what they wanted then, it's like they knew what I needed, but I wasn't willing to be confident enough to say that I was ready for that with them. Because they felt like they would let you down, but they ended up doing it anyway. They thought, when you walking away from them would be something, that way of letting you down, letting you go or letting something go easily, thinking, that feeling of them maybe being wrong about this would pass, but it didn't. The fact that they felt like they could have been wrong grew on them the longer they were with this person. And they kept doing more for this person and being more involved with this person. They went toward to try to mask what they were feeling underneath. But what was growing underneath was the fact that they made a bad choice. And somebody like, damn, like, it's like going in the wrong direction on a road trip and you know what you were supposed to see by a certain point. But even when you know you didn't see it, you just kept going. And even in the back of your mind, it's like, damn, I know I'm going in the wrong direction. Like, I gotta find somewhere to turn around. Like, and this is how that person felt. Like, they went so far. They bit off more than they could chew. They went so far with this person that they didn't know at some point when to turn around and go back to you. And by the time they did, they were so far off from you that they didn't know how and when they would be able to make it back to you. But they felt like, when I do, I won't take this road trip without them. You get what I'm saying? It's like somebody know if they had took the route that was given to them the first time, this wouldn't have went the way it went for as long as it went. This person is going to want to move in with you. And maybe this was something they felt, you were working toward, or may have brought up at a time when you were in communication with them, trying to get into the relationship phase with whoever this is, because this is not for everybody, okay? It may not even be for some of you. It may be just for someone in particular, okay? Because this is somebody that didn't actually go into a connection with somebody here. They were sexually involved, yes. They had a lot of deep emotions for each other, yes. But somebody was very indecisive, and it was like they had other options, but they weren't sure themselves in making these options, and they had a lot of, distractions, a lot of outside people, giving a review on what they felt you meant to this person, or what would happen, or what it would be with them if they chose you, and what it would be with this person if you chose this person, and this and that. When everybody had hidden motives but you. That's what everything, people that outside of this person was missing. And this person felt a pull to you. It's just that they didn't know how to respond to it and feel confident doing it. Okay? When you weaken some areas that you have fear in, fear attaches itself to you in ways that makes you vulnerable. It makes you in a bad way. Okay? Not saying being vulnerable is not good. It is with the right individuals. Okay? But even when you're vulnerable, it reveals things about yourself and others around you that it's sometimes can be life-saving. Okay? And then other times it can put you in some bad situations if you not self-aware. Some cards that fail. You get someone that have a lot of ancient knowledge. This person, I'm telling you, they would not have made the decision and invested so much if they had knew that the person they were trying to have more with was only trying to get more out of them, not more with them. Okay? It's too many, child. For August can be significant. Okay, right in another read. And this person, they was in their big D energy, But when it comes to you thinking with the wrong head, it makes a lot of things that people that be in that same low vibing, petty, childish mindset, it makes a lot of things that you decide on make sense to everybody else that's in that energy. But like I said, this person didn't know how far something would go until they had went the extra mile. Somebody went more than an extra mile with somebody, only to realize that this person was not the person they thought they were. And the person that they went toward was not somebody that thought more like family, thought more about the consequences of their actions. Like somebody is just do and don't look back, like do and it's like being out to get somebody that you don't even know. Somebody blames you for something not working with somebody here, and they don't even know why it really isn't working. They just know this person to be with other options, has other options. This person they went toward is just more concerned with you of all these options. And maybe because of what this person said about you or something they feel others around them that may have knew about you had to say about you and the visual of you. Okay, this person may, even be intimidated by your looks, but it's not that they're ugly either. I don't get that this is an unattractive person either. But that doesn't stop somebody from, feeling the way they do about somebody else's pull on somebody that they're with. And even that alone can make, a lot of women feel like they're not enough. Instead of it looking like somebody just being greedy. Just got, some greed about them. They just always want more, and not settling or not knowing when to settle and sit their head down somewhere. But they was in their big D energy, so. Next card, I just don't want to let you go. Somebody can let you go. Capricorn energy. Man or woman. I was just thinking about Capricorn before I started to read. But somebody, they can let you go, they just don't want to. They don't want to. And for others of you, this past person, they can let this person go, they just don't want to let them go because what they're getting from them has took so much time for them to, work this person on a level, work them down to a level from what they felt, they could get this person to do for them what they wanted to do for them. This person have been over backwards for this person, for this masculine. She done been over backwards, or this masculine been over backwards for her. But I mean, when you saying and feeling, as though the choice that you made is for you to be all in, it is what it is. But now somebody feels as though I was all in with somebody here and went more than the extra mile for them. And now I'm realizing that I don't feel the way I felt when I was with somebody else. And I'm wondering what it would have been like. And I'm knowing why they walked away. It's just, how do I know if that person, will even fuck with me now, even if I walked away from this, because I got so much invested. I don't feel the way I know I should feel about this person. They don't. Not even sexually. Like somebody don't even believe that they can spend any more time in this connection faking, like somebody, pretending to enjoy what they getting. And they may have at a time when they were enjoying their vices at the same time. So this person may, be in their big D energy, but that's really when they, they really feeling themselves when they, sipping, when they smoking, when they popping, whatever. Like when somebody in the moment and they enjoying their vices, yeah, they, they fun to be around. Anything can happen. And this is how they came across this person and so many other options. Okay? But it hit different when somebody you think is an option really ain't. They're a whole damn earth angel. They were there to be part of the entertainment, but they were also there to shut it down and for you to, take your position. But somebody did not and was not ready at that time because they were still thinking that whoever it was for them, it would be somebody in that setting, somebody into what they were into, doing what they were doing at the moment. But that was not to last. That was just temporary. That was a false perception of, what to use based on you looking for your forever love in a club, or looking for your forever love, as somebody that's got the nightlife and, feeling like that's where they need to be at every time the sun go down. And when it ain't, they creating a moment, at the house, in the car. Somebody just want to party all the time. Spin. And let's go out here and shine and floss and flex on people. And for what? It was just like this parade of, somebody just wanted to show off. You know what I'm saying? They just wanted somebody they could show off and show out with. And they got that. But that shit done got old now. Somebody done, stopped long enough to, look back at everything they've accomplished, and it ain't much. They've been spending a lot, yeah, but they hadn't accomplished half of what they thought they, would have accomplished with this person by now. It's like you can do bad by yourself, but this person didn't want to be by themselves, not long enough to figure out what direction to go in. So they just went in the one they was already in. Child, what I said. Married for money. It may have your past person, they may have even married somebody. It may be short-lived, but they definitely married them. Something telling me I shouldn't have turned that card around because it was in reverse when I turned it around. But to just speak on it in reverse, it's like somebody, may have been engaged to somebody that they went toward. They may have been engaged to this person to marry them, but this person is only going to want to marry them for money, and they may have stopped and walked away from this person, after finding out that whoever they were, considering marrying was only marrying them for money. They may, have started to feel that way based on the fact that they may have been planning for a wedding. They may have been talking about it, or this person they went toward may have been bringing it up more than, often, about being married to them. And this person, may have got that instinct about them. They may have, finally looked at somebody as, looked at them under a microscope. And somebody may have, just walked away from a engagement to be married to somebody because they feel like they married them for money. But for others of you, somebody definitely married somebody for money. They married them based on their status and the status they felt like they would have by marrying this person. But even marrying the person for the money did not involve true love. It did not involve, equal give and take. It didn't. It was something somebody really was trying to accomplish with somebody, what they felt they would have accomplished with somebody else. So even if, somebody did a binding spell that they felt like marrying somebody or trying to get this person to go there with them on that level to take from you what they felt like was going to be a better outcome with them, or they wanted the outcome that you would have had with them for themselves. It didn't happen that way. They may have married this person, yes, but it has not been the joy. It has not been the peace. It has not been the abundance they thought it would be. But now it's like somebody involved with somebody, that they married and bit off more than they can chew, by doing this, because now it's like they stumbling around in the dark. It's like stumbling around in the dark with a mixed drink. Like somebody, feel like they were tricked. Like what was this? Like, and it's like they got so far invested in somebody when they married them that to even tell you they married somebody in the time that they knew you and you were waiting on this person to decide something when you didn't even know at the time, they didn't let you know at the time they were even involved with somebody considering, or somebody was considering marriage with them, even if they hadn't did it yet. Either way, this person knows to come towards you and open up and tell you this. It's more of a burden on them than it is you, but they know what they have done towards you so far to walk away has broken your heart, and they know this will too. And it's really holding this person up from coming towards you because they themselves are hurt that they didn't see this. But they not as hurt as they know you will be. And this is what makes this person feel like they don't deserve you. But this is a connection. This is a cycle this person had to end. There's a connection somebody here has to walk away from the right way. Okay? Your gifts are too powerful for this group to stop you. I'm telling you, like somebody went to some people or they gathered with some people to do something to stop you. Either from manifesting, from wanting whatever it was that you are manifesting, whatever it is that you have coming to you. Somebody wanted to stop you from having that. Stop you from going toward it. Stop it from coming towards you. But they can't. No matter how many people they involve and go to, they can't. They done came up against you even with a group of people to do a ritual. They can't. And they only allow the gifts that you have to multiply. Like you have gotten more gifts. You have discovered more things about you in the spirit that somebody never imagined you even had in the 3D. Like somebody may see you as somebody that don't have many friends, but you got a Verizon network that follows your ass all the time. So I'm telling you, this person didn't feel like they deserved you. Next card really didn't deserve who you were to me then. This is current energy. They did not feel like they deserved you because they weren't on that level with you. Like this person, admired a lot of things about you, but this were things that this person at a time couldn't decipher if what they was enjoying, what they were going involved in before you came along and crossed paths and showed up at this, that's when you showed up in this person's life, they had not even really crossed paths with anybody your age, their age, that was on the intellect or on in the energy that you were in, on the level of life that you were in, on no matter what you did or didn't have. Your ancient knowledge about everything you touch, go toward, involve yourself with, is genuine. It's something that people can take with them from being involved with you, whether they friends, whether they family, whether they lovers. There's not anybody really in your life that can't say you haven't touched their life in some way that makes them look at themselves totally different than they ever did. They may be people that have felt like, oh man, I ain't never did nothing wrong to nobody. But even if they got involved with you at a workplace, they learn something from you that they'll never forget. You said something, you did something, you proved something, things like that. Like these are things that people know, you may not know, but these are people that know you were the start of them looking at this way. And it's the same thing with this past lover. Like I said, for some of you, this is somebody you had not made it into a relationship with. Okay, you wanted this. It was, I mean, like I said, the components of a relationship to be in a relationship was there. They just never decided as a joint thing, as a unison. You may have been ready, but they weren't. And they may have not been ready because either they were already married to this person and they met the person of their dreams after being in a karmic soul tie with somebody. I feel somebody had a karmic soul tie to somebody, but that was a karmic cycle that somebody was supposed to finish out from a past life, and they hadn't in this life. And it was time. It was like this contract in the ethers is not going to wait another lifetime. Okay? But this person got so much to tell you that it's a burden that they know, just to see you carry the burdens you have had to carry so far for so long. This person did not want to do this. This was the last thing they wanted to do. And the more they look at how they feel about you, the harder it is for them to accept they did this. I'm telling you, child, I know what I'm talking about. Next card, you are only trying to help me grow. I just didn't see my own worth then. This person felt whatever they was entertaining themselves with and doing from day to day, and the people they came across doing it, wherever that may be, city to city, state to state, wherever that may be, this person felt, that person that they would choose or end up with would be probably found and ran into in some of them places, but it wasn't. This person met you in a whole nother setting, in a whole different way. And this could have been on a dating site. He may not have even looked at this dating site as, some of them like POF that don't really produce, a productive connection with people. They're mostly people that's just flings and hookups. And this person may have been into that and they met this person that way. Okay, that they went toward, but they may have looked at you being on there too as somebody that, maybe was into that, but you just low key, didn't say that, or they felt like they would play it like that because they met you on that site, but they could not, just using this as an example, not saying that's where you met your past person, but for some of you or for somebody in particular, you did. And even if it was POF, this person didn't know you to be somebody that would be so knowledgeable, so intellectual, so tapped in, and be on that site. That person could not wrap their mind around that. And, and it's not unheard of, that people feel folks with a brain is actually on sites like that, but it is some genuine people on there. Okay. But having to weed through those that's in the flings and hookups takes some time. Okay. And it takes being patient with yourself. Not so much patient with these folks with these profiles, because a lot of them are fake. A lot of them are people, on the other side of the country, with profiles on here that makes you feel like they're around the corner, and they not. Okay. And this person may have, met, several people like this. And a lot of their options may have come from dating sites. You know what I'm saying? But, and this person may have a history of moving state to state. And this may be their way of socializing, getting out, trying to have some companion of some kind or some sort, once they get settled in. And some people do jump on dating sites, but this person didn't think somebody like you would be on there. And the more they got to know you or be around you, the more they couldn't bring themselves to tell you that they were married. For some of you, or for somebody in particular, they couldn't do it because they were still kind of blown away, like they were still taken back, no matter how many times this person connected with you, met up with you, hung out with you, laid with you, ate with you, shared with you, no matter how many people they introduced you to, they still could not bring themselves to believe that somebody like you was on there. And even if they told somebody, it was like they made them think it was, just like the rest of them. Like, man, just don't even, look at that. That shit don't fade, or that shit ain't, time will tell. And this person, may have even breadcrumbed you based off what people felt, the way they met you, deserve that type of thing. But now this person feel like they don't deserve you because you didn't ask of them anything. I'm getting, you never even asked this person for anything. Even if you needed some help with something, you never asked this person for anything monetary. Only for them to be truthful with you, honest with you. And they weren't. And this is the burden this person is carrying, along with what they have to tell you, that they feel like when you walking away, you knew something. And that was shit. That added more weight. But the longer they stayed in this connection, the worse the guilt got. Because somebody knows now that even after they married somebody and they met you, they realize now the difference between divine and basic. They may have not even known about divine beings at all. They may have not known you were earth angel at all. You may not have known, but I'm telling you now you are. Okay? Whoever you are. Like I said, this may be not be for everybody, may be for somebody in particular. Especially if you was not in a relationship with your past person. Like in the last year or two of you separating from this person, no contact, no communication, no talking, no seeing each other, nothing. Online or in person. Okay? You may have known this person or been in a communication with this person even longer. Anywhere between 5 to 7 years, you may have been, off and on with this person, like meeting up and hanging out and, holidays and stuff like that. They may invite you around their family and stuff, but this person may have been in a separation with somebody they were with and, in a marriage with. They may have been going through a divorce or separation. But this person still did not open up and tell you that either. That's what I'm saying. May can be significant. Somebody's name could be May. They probably were due to either divorce or may have had a divorce in May. They may have ended out something, walked away from, a cycle, a connection here in May. But this person, they're going to want to move in with you. But this is their way of trying to... I'm getting that somebody here wanted to move closer to somebody, and you guys may have lived at a distance from each other, but this person now wants what you wanted then. They want that now, is what I'm getting. So they may want to go ahead and move in with you, but not on a desperate thing. This is their way of trying to show you that they are not doing anything. That you can trust them to come home to you and only you. This is their way of trying to show you that they genuinely want to be with you and not be sneaky, not be karmic. Somebody just don't want to come off to you as somebody that they wasting your time, or being dishonest or hiding something. Yeah. And some people they talk to may have been against them doing this when you wanted to do it. They may have felt like you were trying to force them, into something with you. But I feel like this person was already involved in a way with somebody here before they crossed paths with you. They just didn't know how to tell you. But a lot about where they met you at had a lot to do with what people had to say that they actually, was looking at. And in this separation from somebody they may have been married to or on the outs with divorce, they may have went on and decided to work on their divorce with this person. For others of you, that's somebody that were in process of, maybe getting married, but they didn't make it to that actual calling. And somebody was trying to prevent, that from even happening. Because they wanted what you had with this person. They wanted what was to be for you and this person. They wanted it for themselves. Next card, you are so beautiful still to me. This person still thinks that you are beautiful. No matter what, age you are now, whether you're older than them, they're older than you. This person thinks that you are still beautiful to them, like you'll always be beautiful. They still have a lot of your pictures that they admire, they still look at, still have. Next card, the questions I ask myself are all directed to me, back to me. Anything this person may be asking, the questions this person, this ex-lover, the questions they ask themselves when it comes to you, all comes back to them. Like I said in the beginning, this person knows that the decisions you had to make is all because they put you in them situations to make them. And everything that you decided to do was because of them. This didn't have to go in the direction it went in. It did because they were listening to people instead of themselves. They had already bit off more than they can chew with somebody before they even cross paths with you. But by them not telling you and giving you the option of walking away sooner, and not wanting something with them that they wasn't ready to give you or couldn't give you, made it even worse. But these are the questions this person may be asking themselves about you are directed right back to them. These are questions they can answer. They not questions that this person can ask you about or, pertaining. There's not a question they can ask you that they asking themselves that you could answer. Only they can do that. And next card, now you want to stop avoiding me? So this is the collective, like the collective in the energy, like, so now you want to stop running. Now you want to stop ignoring me, avoid me. Now you want to come to me and talk now. Now you want to do it. Child. This person's family don't believe in them the way you do. But this is something they have to see for themselves. They have to work on and, address these issues with their family. They need to share some light on this with their family instead, stop trying to save face, because this right here is only going to make family, mishandle you because of them, by way of them. So they're going to have to put family in a place and let family know, like, hey, the collective, like, this is me. It's me all day long, and I'm going to need y'all to treat them better than you do me. But not only that, I'm going to need y'all to know that the way y'all been treating me ain't been fair. It ain't been acceptable. You know, it ain't love. It's not. I don't feel like it's out of love. I feel like it's tainted. You know, it's left me feeling some type of way, like, you know, it's fake. You know, like the support I need from y'all is this, is that. They need to stand their ground with whoever these family members is, especially these outside folks that they really didn't have no business involving in a situation that they didn't need them in when they got in these situations. Like, the only thing they could do is cut ties with these folks because these people got to heal too. They got to see the path that's chosen for them. Okay? The path that your person was on with these past people, even karmic family members, they was on this path and seeing them now the way they see them because there's some work that they need to do on themselves that they didn't see this before. Because as long as they was in the energy they was in, they didn't see their family being somebody that was non-supportive. Like, was very judgmental. We'll get a couple more, then we're going to close out. But this person is going to come towards you. They hurt. I'm telling you, they hurt not just from what they did to you and what they've done to themselves, but they hurt because this person almost have gotten themselves to almost feeling depleted when you walked away. And this person don't want to feel smothered like that. And see, this person goes and gets rid, and this may be somebody from their past that, you know, uses divination to kind of manipulate the environment around them with your past person. More than a few came out. Y'all, like 4 cards came out. So I'm going to leave it at that 4, and we're going to go from there. Because I feel like whatever this person is trying to tell you is something that they going to damn near be in tears to do. Because it's probably going to bring you to tears while they talking. All right? And this person does not want to see you cry. They don't want to witness breaking your heart for the first time. Not up close. And this hurts them to know that even if it brings you to tears, even you saying you cried made this person hurt deeply. And that hurt has kept this person at a distance. But the hurt just only continues to build because they still in a connection. They still got some things they need to tell you about a connection that you knew nothing about or picked up on, but they still gonna have to stand their ground and tell you about it. Okay? But this person they went toward, they do go to get readings. They may be in the divination, but they also go and participate in this as a group with somebody. But for some reason, when this person is in your energy, especially sexually, the spells they put on this person, they break instantly. When they come back around that person, they not the same. They can tell. It's like they do spell work on this person even if they go out of town and visit, you know, family or something like that. Or if they do travel and go places with their family without this person. So they may be in a separation with somebody they were married to for some of you. You know, or this person, you know, do travel, you know, with family and they leave this +1 behind, you know, based off, you know, they uncertainty even about this person, but they've invested in them, you know. But this person does spell work to try to keep the tabs on this masculine. Because they're concerned about this connection. They are, but it's protected. Using my vices and options as a distraction over you. Like I said, this person had a lot of vices that kept them entertained around this person that they went toward and any other options they had. These vices is, you know, like I said, whether they drinking, smoking, popping, whatever. That environment that they create for themselves when they just hanging out, that pastime, or if they go to a bar and they're hanging out, like these are vices that kept this person distracted, but they thought that would be enough to keep them, you know, where they were in a good energy and a good mindset and not be bothered by you walking away, you not being around, them not having you, and them being left with their options. But that was not it. It did not happen. It did not work because there was some work that needed to be done. There was a cycle that needed to end, and there was some shit that needed to be exposed. And it all has something to do with this person, this masculine. There's some things they need to see, things that need to come out, and it's them. They need to do all this stuff. And the Most High God, like, look, I'm not waiting on you to rack up some more damn karma and be in another lifetime, with this karmic debt. Instead of racking up, you're going to end this debt now. Okay? But when this person come back around, you're going to be in for a shock of how much work this person managed to make in themselves, on themselves, from the inside out. You're going to be in for a shock. You are. But you're going to also be in for a shock when this person tell you just exactly like what they have had going on, what's been going on with them. Okay? Next card, debating, last card. Debating on when and should they come towards you again. Like I told you in the beginning of the read, this person don't know when to do it. They know that they want to do it. They don't know when it's a good time because they wasted so much time, wondering when they're going to do it and how. But they're going to do it. They're going to do it because this person feels like the longer they wait, the more they got to wait on the answer or the outcome of whatever this may turn out to be. And they're afraid of what that is. They scared that, all the choices they've not healed from that led them to this moment. They've had other heartbreaks and other, relationships. And so when it comes to love, this person did not protect yours for them. They lost it. Okay? But this is somebody that knows if they don't. And this person knows that alone made them feel like they didn't deserve you because they didn't know what they should have known. And it's embarrassing. This person feel embarrassed. Like they feel like they don't deserve you. Like, damn, if I can't think this and know this and they knew this and they knew enough to go on and, leave me the fuck alone. Like, shit, at least they knew that much. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they get it. They get it. They love you. They still in love with you. They still think you're beautiful. And what you wanted with this person is more than what they know you deserve. They just bit off more than they can chew. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they want, it's a fact of they wanted their cake and eat it too, but this person didn't even want their cake. They, was just settling for the buffet. They, the cake and eating it too, didn't, they looking back like, what about the buffet though? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody still wanted them options. But them options don't fit when they trying to be with you. They not, it's like oil and water, just don't mix. They can't have both. And when they tried to have both, they lost one anyway. And the one they lost is the one they know they can't and don't want to let get away. They can let you go, they just don't want to. They don't want to. You can let them go, they just can't let you go. Okay? Because the contract that stands between you and this person still gives them a chance. Because contracts in the ethers, you can always call judgment on somebody and get a whole replacement. Because this person just went rogue, they just went dark. And in times in some soul contracts that can happen. But this is a divine guided, divine intervention. This is a divinely guided connection. It is. And everything that was supposed to happen is happening. The hurt, yes, is going to be part of that process. But that's why healing is there every day, all day long. Okay? This is an opportunity for somebody to go towards somebody they got a soul contract with, and you guys heal together and you help each other from this point on. Okay? So that's all I got from you guys in this read. I will be back with another read, you guys. So in between time, meantime, y'all do something nice for someone, even if you don't know them. If you are new and this message helps you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, or someone close to you, or you just getting it for the vibe, your choice. Make sure you hit that like, that subscribe, come back and fuck with your girl, because I fuck with you. All right? And as always, my beautiful, my handsome collective, I love you.